Okay, so we're out here on a new adventure today. Got an old house site that sits on the oldest road in the county. And that's Catawba County, North Carolina. And I can date this place back to 1747. So here's the structure. What's left of it. Parts and pieces. Looks like a roof. Frank's with me today. We're gonna get in here and poke around. I got the probe, got the shovels, so I'm expecting to find, a lot of surface bottles. And of course these are all from the 70s, beer bottles. There's going to be a lot of dumping here. I found a lot of dump sites in here, so a lot of newer stuff too. But we'll head back this way. You see the big tires? Looks like construction company or something dumped back here, but we're looking at the house site. House sat right there, and we're gonna probe for outhouses, privies, and we're gonna probe for dump sites. And I expect to find some nice bottles here today, for sure. Yeah, see, there's plastic bottles in here, tires. This is all new dump. This is from the 70s. For some reason in the 70s, people just love to dump. And you see all this? Yeah, they use this as a dump site. So we need to find a nice spot, which I know there is one over here. How was the trip in, Frank?
What?
How was the trip in? Good? Yeah, we're about halfway. This is halfway from my place and halfway from your place, so it's a good place. Alright, so got plenty of stuff to look at here. Yeah, there we go. Right there. That's where the house sat. See all the big stone? See the stone there? That's where the house sat, right up on top of that hill. And I have found all kinds of stuff in here. Metal detecting. And when you're done metal detecting, what do? You get back in there and you search for bottles. Alright, so I'll show you what we find as we find it. Let's get in here and start looking. See you then. Alright, so we got pick in hand, we got probe in hand, we got shovel in hand. We're gonna go and start poking around right now. Ooh, hear that? And there's stuff in there. Wow. There's stuff in there. We're gonna start poking around and see what we can. Oh wow, see how deep that goes, Frank? That is a hole somebody dug. That's probably one of the outhouses right there. Alright, so we found one of the outhouses already. And there's some chunkiness in it here. Feel it? Hear that? It's not real great glass. That's glass. I don't expect them to have thrown their glass in their privies here, because they have all this property. They could have thrown it in the ravine. But let's go take a peek and see if we can find some obvious. That looks like an old washer. See if we can find some obvious depressions and obvious spots for bottles. Yeah, see all the 70s stuff on the ground? Here's another deep depression right here. Look at that. All the way down. Probe all the way down. That tells you there was a hole there at one point, and somebody dug that. I assume it's another privy. So we're in line for the privies here. We got a whiskey. George Dickel whiskey. What kind of date? What we got on that? I can't tell. Looks like 60s. Yeah, everything on the surface is going to be newer stuff. Alright. A nice green bottle there. What's that? New. See the machine made on the bottom? It's all machine made. That's Probably 70s as well. Alright. We're gonna go down to the ravine. We're gonna check that out first and see what they got down there. So we'll see you then. Alright, so after doing a lot of probing around, we went down in the ravine here, checked around. Just didn't find any bottles or anything. No glass, no shards. We're probing all over the place. You can see up here a lot of overfill that's been put here, probably in the 70s, back when they used to dump like crazy. But I just started to go around and do some test pits, and I just had a nice little jar end pop out at me. You see that ponthel mark on that right there? That means they had a piece of metal stuck to that when they were making this. So yeah, we could be in the older section now, and it looks like they would have filled this area right here. So yeah, we're gonna start digging. So I'll show you what we find when we find it. Yeah, so my second test hole in this spot just revealed some nice green pottery. I would say that's got some age to it for sure. Not only that, but we've got some glass in here too. Too small to tell what they are, what the age is of this glass. So we'll just keep digging in this spot, and hey, you know, hope for the best, right? Yeah, but this is definitely a filled area for sure, and it doesn't look like it's part of that 70s fill. So according to that piece of glass, that's for sure. That's got a little bit of age to it. Yeah, I don't see any bubbles in it, but then again, it's all full of dirt. We'll just set that right there for now. Alright, so we'll get back at you when we learn more. Yeah, alright, check this out. That looks like a Coke. Alright, so we can check this out. Trademark. That's all I can see on there. But doesn't that look like a Coke shard? Yes, and I got pottery coming up. Nice. I'm not even but, what, 3 inches into this hole, a couple shovels full. So yeah, we're definitely onto something here. No doubt about that. Oh, there's some blue. I see blue glass. That's probably off of a milk of magnesia. And we know those are nice display bottles. So there's our shards so far. Of course, you always start to find shards at first. Alright, so we'll see you when we pull up something nice. Looky there. Look at that. That looks like a 4-pounder. Oh man, and it's all mashed up on the end. That's a North Carolina shape woodsman axe. Beautiful, not even broken. Found that without a metal detector. Beautiful, beautiful find. Look at that. Love it. All right. Yeah, all cleaned up. Those things go for about 40 bucks. Yeah, throw a handle on it, 80 bucks. Can't beat that. How's it coming over here?
It's going.
Oh yeah, definitely a pit. Yeah, this is where he threw his stuff, that old farmer. There's that green pottery. Yeah, I don't know if that's a flower pot or... Looks like a flower pot, doesn't it? Yeah, it could have been a nice flower pot. That's nice. I saved these shards, and what I do with the pieces is I clean them up, I keep the shards, and put them in my old mason jar bottles. And they look nice, all cleaned up. You see here, we got a bunch of bits and pieces to everything. You got some more amber? Yeah. I just pulled a piece out. It had 1910 on it. So, we're in a nice spot. This looks like it's machine made. All these machine made so far, except for that 1910. Of course, it was just a shard. But shards lead to the good stuff. Don't they, Frank?
Oh yeah.
You find shards, just keep digging. Keep digging. You'll find that axe head like that. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna get back at it, so see you then. I got something showing. Got something showing. Looks like a top. Looks like maybe a cream top, a face cream top or something like that. That's nice. Still in good shape too. Slick, no writing on it whatsoever. But that's our first solid piece for today so far. So we still have the rest of this hillside to dig out, so we'll be here a while. Alright, check out this new scraper I got. Look at this. Tell me that's not a beauty, huh? Look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love seeing dark glass. I love seeing dark glass for sure. Nice amber piece. Look at that. There's no telling. That looks like a top to a Coke. Beautiful. Shards are coming out. Crown top. See that crown top? Nice. Nice. Alright. Alright, enough talking. Let's get digging. We'll show you some more. Alright, we got the first bottle coming up here. Let's see what it is. Look at that. I can't tell if that's a perfume bottle. It looks like perfume. Will it tell us anything? Something Curtis. Henry Curtis or something like that. I don't see any dates on it. But that's nice. If that's perfume, it's a screw top. Of course, you can find screw tops from what? 1910, 1920, all the way on up. So that's a nice keeper, I would say. Nice shaped bottle. If y'all know what that is, you let me know, okay? I'm pretty sure that's perfume. But that's a keeper. Our first bottle coming up. Nice. It tells us we're in the right spot. Yeah, we pulled some iron up too. Looks like big chunks to a wood burning stove, or maybe a coal burning stove, or one of those things. So, alright, we'll see you on the next. Alright, so far, this is all we've pulled up. Shards and bits and pieces. Not much, just 2 bottles so far. And they look like they're from the 30s maybe. And we've been digging all up in here and still haven't hit a serious dump spot yet. You would think that this would be the dump spot, but it was only about 8 inches deep at the most with a ton of shards. So he might have just been leveling off. The old farmer leveling off this area. There's no telling. Alright, keep looking, I guess. Yeah, so we've been all through here digging test holes and haven't found any spot that would indicate this old farmer's main dump site. As you see here, this little spot is just loaded with stone. That's all stone in there, a big stone pile. We're going to follow this little ravine down to the bottom and see what lies beneath. Alright, so hang on, we'll be getting back to you if we find something. Yeah, so somebody in one of their infinite wisdom moments came plowing down here with some kind of 4-wheel vehicle, plowed through these trees, went off the road down there, looks like they got stuck really good, and came plowing back up and made it. That is an outstanding vehicle, whatever it is. What do you think did that? My goodness. I couldn't do that on my bike. That's a serious vehicle. Well, not having any luck finding a main bottle dump to this house site. But we're still looking. It's sad. We found a small little dump site, just a bunch of shards. I wonder if this is a shameful moment or a deer spot. I don't know. Alright, so we'll see when we figure something out here. Yeah, so I've been all over in this property, and this spot right here is the only spot showing glass. What is that? It's no telling. It's hard to think that would be a milk bottle with such a big top on it. But yeah, there's a ton of glass in here, but it's just not very deep. We're talking about 6 inches, and then that's it. Just big enough for shards maybe, and a couple small bottles. You might find lots of shards, see? I'm not sure if he just kind of leveled out his property with this spot or what, but just poke some more holes in the ground. Just keep looking. There's got to be a nice honey hole here somewhere. At least I like to think so. I got some iron. No telling. Lots of glass shards. Just no whole bottles. Alright, what's that there? Another shard. Alright, I'm gonna just dig this up and see what we find. So I'm just gonna keep on digging in here. Alright, so I'll get back to you if I find something. Alright, see ya. Yeah, right after I said that, first shovelful. There's another small bottle. I don't know if that was milk of magnesia in the clear glass, or is that some kind of scuff coat for shoe polish or whatnot. 2 fluid ounces, and it has a 5 on it. Screw top. I don't know, what, 40s, 50s maybe, 40s? I'll keep it. It's the only thing I'm pulling out. You gotta keep what you can get. That's what we got so far. Nothing great. I'd like to find some milk bottles. Yeah, milk. Geez, even a nice whiskey or something. Make my day. Mason top part. This looks like it might be a little deeper. Alright, let me dig into that a little bit and see what we find. Yeah, you see, it's not a deep trash layer, but it has some glass. And look, and a whole bunch of stuff coming out. And it's just pieces and pieces of stuff. There's a nice blue piece, you know. Not deep. I mean, we're talking hand deep, but that's about it. Not deep enough for me. Yeah, a lot of pieces to stove. There's a nice crown top. Something. No telling what that electrical doohickey thingy was. But yeah, that's not very deep, and this is just a upper layer of trash that just dumped in here. Alright, so let's just pry around in here and see what pops out. There's another top. And everything is pretty much broken in here. Yeah, it doesn't go down deep. Definitely not ideal, but it's a good learning experience. You gotta get out here and you gotta at least dig and find out what it's all about. It looks like a mason jar top. Ooh, what was that? Can we tell? Dr. Good? I don't know, Dr. something. Is that a soda bottle? Pieces. Glass, glass, glass. Pieces. I don't know about you, but I need to find some real stuff. Full bottles. I don't mind shards here and there, but man, if they're all shards, that looks like a Coke. What's left of one? Will it tell us anything? If there's a 1915 in here, I'm gonna dig all this up. More shards. Yeah, there we go. There's the base. What's it say? Hickory, North Carolina. Oh, that's nice. I don't even have one of those. Oh, it's a bummer. That's a Coke. Can't tell what it is, what kind of Coke it was. And what's this? This is the other piece to that. Let's see what that says on the bottom of it. Charlotte, North Carolina. Some kind of soda bottle. Nice embossment too. Might save that hickory bottom. Just cut it and use it as a base. More of that soda. Oh, there's just pieces upon pieces in here. And, you know, the broken pieces aren't even together. So, I think everything was just tossed in all broken to start with. But, you know, take the bad with the good. You know, I've had good sights and I've had bad sights. And all you can do is just keep digging, figure it out. Bound to pull something up. Whoa, we're into a nice little layer there, aren't we? Look at all that. That looks like a teacup. Nothing on it. A little spout cup or something. There's a top. Alright. Alright, let me dig that up a little bit more. I'll get back to you. I just pulled this jar up. Let's see. Some kind of food jar. Dicks, maybe? Dykes? I don't know. It's hard to read. It's all dirty. Just a little food cannon jar. But look at there. What we got showing? What is it? Vanilla extract, maybe? It's complete. Yeah, there's bottles in here, but 1941? 1941, some kind of extract. There's that big chunk of something. No telling. Well, Frank went home. Frank took off. He had things to do. So I'm out here all by myself. Digging. What we got there? Got something showing, don't we? .53, some kind of cannon jar. I don't know if that had fruit or what in it, but yeah, jar amongst shards is a keeper. You gotta bring something home today. There's a big chunk of iron. Let's see if there's any kind of glass underneath that. More parts to a stove or something. Alright, keep digging, show you what I find. Now I got something else poking out right there. Looks like another one of those tall bottles. Yep, it is. I don't know what those were. Let me know if you guys know what that bottle had in it. It's interesting. Complete. Little bottles. More little bottles. It's a little bottle day. Little bottle. Just trying to be careful because, man, there's a ton of shards in here, and I don't want to break anything because a single bottle is rare in this place. What's this red thing poking up down there? Red pottery? Yeah, red pottery. Alright, let's move on. That looks like a complete one coming out. Reminds me of a salt shaker. Glass salt shaker or something. What's that say? Duraglass. Screw top. Now, that's a keeper. Yeah. No telling what that is. I'm going to call it a salt shaker. Probably had some kind of spice or something in it, imagine. There's more glass. Oh, got something showing. See it? Yeah. Let me get my little pick and pick that out of there. There we go. It's my homemade pick right there. Just a piece of square steel bent over. That's a little one. Interesting though. Ooh, that is neat looking. Water in it. Looks like Owens glass. Well, we're pulling some bottles out, so that's good. And shards. Alright, let's keep digging in there. Yeah, got another little bottle showing here. These little ones are pretty durable, hard to break. That one's got a chip top though. Another one of those funky shaped ones, I'm not sure. 26 maybe, 1926. I'm not going to keep that one. It's got a chip top. Yeah, you just work nice and slow. Something's bound to pop out as long as you're in the right place. There's lots of roots in here. I gotta chop those out of there. Alright, be back at you. Yeah, some kind of little figurine of a dog. It's got broken tail or broken leg right there. Let's see if it says anything. Doesn't say anything. Yeah, well that's neat. We'll save that. Alright, get back to you. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you get out to these sites, you just never know what you're gonna find. Or if you're gonna find anything at all. But we got a spot just full of shards, full of little bottles. And unfortunately, you know, you get what you get. It's not a wasted day. It's not a bad day. It's just not a very productive day. So let's just keep scratching away. You never know what you're gonna find. I got my new scratcher in there. Found this out and about in one of the old sites I was at not too long ago. It's nice. It has 4 claws on it, and it just digs nice. You can really hear that glass when you hit it. And these roots are something to contend with in here for sure. And I'm running out of shards this way for some reason. Let's work back this way. Tons and tons of broken glass. Alright, let me get back to you when I pull something up. And I'll show you. So far, that's all we have. That little pile there, and got a little pile up there. So, not a whole lot, but at least we're pulling stuff out. So, alright, be right back at you. Yeah, I got a big chunk of steel right here. Oh, let's lift this up. I hope there's some big old bottles underneath it. Well, nothing under that one. There's more. No telling what that thing was. That might have protected some bottles underneath it. So I'm pulling clay brick out of here, so we got some age at least. Yeah, that's another piece. Another big, wow. Yeah, big old piece of plate steel. Definitely a dump. What in the world would that be? Look at all that steel. No idea. But hey, that just opened up a nice spot to dig in. Ooh, something broken. Yeah, no clue. Alright, see what's in here. See what, that's clay brick. See what was being protected underneath all that nice steel. pottery shard. Yeah, more glass layer going that way. Haven't found any marbles. Found pieces to Coke bottles. No milks. No milk bottles. I don't expect anything big to be in here anyway. It's a pretty shallow dump. Alright, that's in there pretty good. Alright, so I'll get back to you when I pull something out. I don't know, that looks like part of a Coke. Yep, it is. Will it tell us? Nope, it doesn't want to tell us. Nope. That one's from Hickory too. Yeah. I don't know which one that was. That could be the 1915. No, I don't think so. Pat D probably. Might find the rest of it in here. And just wading through shards and shards of glass and pottery. Rocks. There's a lot of stuff in here, that's for sure. There's no real good keepers yet. But it only takes one good bottle to make your day. Yep, just one nice bottle. That's all I asked for. We'll find it. That one's in here somewhere. I don't give up that easily. Alright, so we'll show you when I get through that. Yeah, so I just took the big shovel and broke all that up, make it easier to pull out and sift through. Take a peek. Not too worried about hurting anything, because there just isn't that much of anything to hurt. So, but yeah, the weatherman was calling for rain today, and you know, so I thought my hunt was gonna come up short. Is that a cur? That is a cur. You know, that's not that old, is it? Well, yeah, weatherman was calling for rain. So, I didn't expect this trip to last long, but there's no rain in sight. So, might have a nice day just to sit out here and dig. It's always nice just to get a little digging time in. We've been raining like every day for the past week and a half. There's a crown top. See it on there? Well, sorta. Oh, that's a nice little top bottle. I don't know. That might have had a cork in it. I'm seeing mason jar tops. Glass. Yeah, lots of shards. Lots of shards. Alright, so I'll bring you back when I pull something up. Something whole. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. That's all we found here. Just a few small bottles. There's no telling where the main dump site is. But, you know, that's that's what I get for a hard day's work. That's just a few hours, though. That's not bad. I didn't put a ton of work into it, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of keepers there besides this one. That's not even glass. That's a nice axe head. Yeah, I dug all in that, and that's where I expected the dump to be, and it is a dump, I give it that, but it is a very poor dump. And as you see here, somebody had dumped all their stuff here after the house was gone. I I just don't know where else to dig in here. I've dug test pits pretty much everywhere that would make sense, and nope, nothing. So that's it. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna find us another place to dig at, and might even bring the metal detector out, start hunting again, because you know, that's a lot of work for a little bit of nothing. So let's get that detector out rolling and see what we can do. You know, the house sat right there. It was just right there where my finger is, right there where my hand is. It was sitting right there. And I don't see any probe doll in there. Nothing as far as outhouse or anything like that. So yeah, they dumped their bottle somewhere, and that's not the spot. That's some of it, but that's not the spot. Alright, so that's what we got. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next hunt. Appreciate it. See ya.